Let's meet in the tavern on Fungal Friday by Luxa Strata. Take a few moments to relax and begin to become aware of your breath. Shift your body into a more comfortable position. Make small adjustments to your posture, to your head, your neck, to your hands and to your feet as you begin to relax, breathing deeply. Feel where the air touches your skin, noticing the temperature and motion of it. Allow each breath to fill your lungs, and when you exhale, push the air out until you feel a thirst for the next breath, the next deep inhale. Continue to breathe, feeling the air fill your lungs, connecting with the branching pathways there, oxygen entering into your blood, dancing, giving nourishment and strength to each cell in your body and each tiny creature which comprises your collective. Feel it renewing you, instilling you with resilience. Feel the firmness beneath your feet, the solidity of the structures which support your body. Follow that feeling of firmness down towards the ground, into the ground, down into the earth. Notice the feeling of stillness there, of centered stability. As we go down deeper still, we find that the stillness is abuzz with subtle activities of life. Small things taking place in seeming silence and seeming stillness. Tiny happenings which give way to cumulative bloomings of many types. Take a few moments to explore whatever activities, whatever connections you feel around you. As we reach out with our minds, we can feel that there is a web of fungal hyphae there too. Notice how it stretches out in vast, searching ways, growing broadly, reaching openly, exploring the deep places in the ground. Feel the action and the stillness of it. Sense now, in as many ways as you are able, the moment we are in. Consider the connections to the past and to the future which stretch out on either side, and think of all the ways in which these paths of your life have interwoven with others, will interweave with others. Think of how they interweave in the now. Like the mycelial hyphae, this network of time exists as a vastness of branching paths, of dancing signals, of shared resources and experiences. It is a structure of immense complexity, a pattern that is your pattern, the book of your life, written in a non-linear woven tapestry. As we sit together in this moment, connected with word and with purpose, as well as with sparks and with wires and with the unseen actions of our organic and inorganic technology, consider that we form a sort of circle, one which exists outside of space and outside of place, like a ring of mushrooms, much more complex than might first meet the inner eye. Out of this complexity, this hyphal web, emerges a familiar shape, a figure rising up before us. It is the mushroom, looming large and growing more distinct. As we move towards it, we are able to sense it with greater ease. Can you feel its inviting pull? That place of gathering at these crossroads where we now meet? Notice that there are tiny lights, green spores floating all around us. They dance in fractal patterns in the eddies of our breath, collecting in our hair and in our eyelashes like snow before sinking in, infusing us with their magic. Ahead now, the door is opening to us, and we can see the glow from within the tavern at the mushroom's base. There are smells of savor and sweetness, of spices and loam and baking bread, the crispness of ciders and exotic herbs. There is laughter floating in the air, and music which weaves through the twisting currents of spores. As we move forward, we cross the threshold into the tavern, and all of a sudden we see that we are all here, together, in this place of our own, which we have built between worlds. Welcome. As we move into the tavern, we are greeted by the guardian. The protective force of their presence strengthens us, instilling a sense of safety and sureness in our footing and in our abilities. We see that there are many ways to gather in this space, many opportunities for collaboration or quiet contemplation. There are cozy nooks bordered with stacked books and large tables with games and art projects spread out on them. There are instruments of music and science to be found in this place where we gather to share what we have learned on our journey and to share in the laughter and camaraderie of our astral peers. Moving through the tavern, we are invigorated, ready to do the work we have set out to do. We approach the passage to the mushroom's dome, and with a sense of lightness, we are transported into the ritual space above in a swirling flurry of glowing green spores. There are lights and colors of the dancing stars and the deep song sung by galactic centers. We can feel that this place exists both in the celestial realm of the stars as it touches the deepest of chthonic currents. This is a place of superposition, where the typically opaque layers of reality turn translucent and begin to blend, to bend, stretching around what our magics have amassed. We see the structural lines below these realities as they take shape, endlessly unfolding in the process of pattern, the pattern of process. There are no fixed quantities, only songs which are sung and continue to sing. The air is electric in this place of power. It crackles with potential as we feel its charge running through the subtle circuits of our bodies. We know that we are ready to undertake our task.